Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Biggie Boy, taking on Augusto Sakai. That is the main event this coming weekend. Rozenstruik is a former professional kickboxer. He's now 11-2 as a professional mixed martial artist. He's got 10 career knockouts, 5-2 in his last 7. His opponent, though, Augusto Sakai, is 15-2 in 1 draw as a professional. 11 of his 15 wins have come by knockout. He's 5-1 in his last 6. Who wins this one and why?
Well, I mean, Rozenstruik, right? After losing those last 2 in a row, won by devastating KO, and then couldn't. I guess he had the JDS win in between them, but the devastating KO he suffered to Francis Ngannou, bounces back against JDS. All looks to be well, with the second round finish, but then can't pull the trigger against a tough guy, and Ciryl Gane. So this fight is going to be interesting to see where he stands at the heavyweight division. I expect him to come out and look to be more aggressive, his output to be higher. Augusto Sakai, though, is a pretty slick MMA striker in his own right. This fight should be contested, primarily on the feet, if not all on the feet. Not a lot of submission game between these two big boys. I think this fight seems like it's either going to go decision, and if it does, it seems like it favors Sakai, or a KO, and that obviously favors Rozenstruik. I don't think Sakai can get Rozenstruik out of there with a knockout. Man, Rozenstruik's got so much power. This fight, I can see it going either way, and
the odds have it that way too.
And I really don't know. I can see, like I said, I can picture it when I think about how it's going to play out, and I'm watching them in the octagon. I could see it, going both ways. I can see the Rozenstruik that fought Gane being still there, and some of those same problems persisting, and Sakai, winning those rounds. And I could also see Rozenstruik coming out and putting him down. I'm not ready to give up on Rozenstruik. I believe in his power. I'm going to say second round KO.
Oh, second round knockout for Rozenstruik.
Yeah, why not? Just like he did JDS, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, tough fight.
It's heavyweight, man. It's a heavyweight.
Literally anything can happen.
Because they all have, or at least most of them, have that ungodly power.
Yeah.
It's like the great equalizer, because it's and whatever you analyze and break down and this and that, it could all be over.
Yeah, if they land right, it doesn't matter.
Especially Rozenstruik.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a tough fight to call. Both fighters very similar. They have similar records, similar level of competition. Both guys, as you mentioned, primarily stand-up fighters. This is going to be contested on the feet. Both guys have a ton of power. Both guys coming off of losses. I think that Rozenstruik is the more technical of the two. I mean, he is the former professional kickboxer, and I think while Sakai is fairly slick, I think Sakai generally fights a little bit more aggressive, and obviously Rozenstruik generally is more of a counterpuncher. Not every fight, but if you go back and look at a lot of his knockouts, a lot of them are off counters, guys coming in. And so for those reasons, I'm going with Rozenstruik. I think that he is going to be able to counter Sakai, catch him coming in aggressively, and I too think he's going to knock him out. I'm thinking later, though. I'm thinking maybe round 4 for Biggie Boy. We know that he holds his power in late rounds. You also mentioned the Overeem fight when he knocked him out right before the end of the fight. So he holds that power late. I'm going round 4 knockout, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. You said round 2 knockout?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Again, the odds are close. A very tough one to call.